Hello everyone, so the last time I filmed a book haul was like 2 months ago or maybe longer than that, and I kind of realized that I've bought quite a lot of books over the past like 3 months. I ordered some books on Book Depository and I've gone to the bookstore quite a few times, and I was like, I love filming and watching book hauls, so I might as well show you all the books I've gotten over the past 3 months. Now, I didn't buy all these books on just, one trip to the bookstore. I probably wouldn't be able to carry all the books. But yeah, anyway, as you can see in the thumbnail, I have a lot of books to share with you today, and they might have fallen down when I was taking the thumbnail twice and I had a heart attack, but anyways, let's jump right into the video. So one of the reasons why I've bought so many books is that I've been reading a certain series that I've been living in, the world that I've been living in for the past, I don't know, 2.5 months. And so that's why I bought those 5 books, Heroes Olympus series by Rick Riordan. And yeah, let's just say when I started, reading it, I just had to keep buying all of the books because, like, how could I not, right? And I'm planning to film a video on it, either a fangirl talk or a review soon, so stay tuned for that. But these books are, like, incredible. I died millions of times when I was reading this. And yeah, Rick is just the best person ever. I love him, and this series is just incredible and I'm obsessed. It's just the best thing ever. In case you don't know exactly what it is, it's a series following the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, so it's like the same world, kind of the same characters, and yeah, but there's lots of new characters as well, and it's just fucking awesome, and it's just as amazing as Percy Jackson. And yeah, if you haven't read it yet, you need to read it. And yeah, I don't know, I read Percy Jackson and the Olympians last fall. I don't know what took me so long to read these babies, but yeah, now I finally did, and I'm so glad I did because it's the best thing ever. I'm obsessed. Hell yeah. So the next book I bought was Wake Up by Chris Beret Brown, and it said Escaping a Life on Autopilot. And this was that kind of book that you see in the bookstore and you're like, this looks super cool, I need to have this, and I haven't touched it since, but like I'm planning on it, but it's like a non-fiction, and it's that kind of book that like the writer obviously writes about the topic, but along with that he gives us like the kind of like exercises and stuff, like just things to write down, and just it looks really cool. And I love like when the formatting of books is different than normal books. Like, as you can see, it has like lots of like cool stuff in it, so like when I saw it I was like, I need this right now. And I don't know what I think about it yet because, like I said, I haven't touched it since I bought it, but yeah, I'm gonna let you know soon. So yeah. The next book was kind of a very spontaneous read as well. I looked at the price and I looked at the cover and I kind of looked at the synopsis and I was like, I need this. And it's Frostblood by Ellie Blake, and I bought this in summer and I was just like, huh. Yeah, anyways, I haven't read it yet as well, and I don't really know much about it. I don't remember the synopsis much, but the main character is called Fireblood, and she lives in a land ruled by frost, so it says that her very existence is a crime. And so, it's that kind of case that like the main character is in a land or whatever where she just doesn't belong, and she's like the opposite of what everyone else is. This kind of reminds me of Red Queen, which I haven't read yet, but just I am slightly afraid that this is gonna be that YA that, is super repetitive, we've all seen it before and stuff like that. I am afraid of that, but I don't know, I haven't read it yet, like I said. So yeah, but the cover is beautiful, so I can at least take some great photos if it sucks, and I'm definitely gonna review it when I read it, but it felt weird to read it in summer, so I'm probably gonna read it either in fall or winter, but I'm definitely gonna review it, so again, stay tuned for that. Now, the next book is the most beautiful book ever, and that is The Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. Sorry if I fucked that up. But I don't know much about this book either, but it's that kind of book that I just want it to surprise me, and I think it's a retelling of Mulan, or it's at least the same vibe as Mulan, like the same kind of plot. So yeah, the main character is a daughter of a samurai, and it just looks freaking cool. And the cover is gorgeous, and my favorite reviewer on Goodreads was like, loved this book, which is actually why I bought it, and she often, like, when she loves a book, it's usually fucking great, so I'm really excited to read it. I'm probably gonna read this pretty soon. Not sure if it's gonna be now in August, but in September or October, I'm definitely gonna dive into this book, so again, I'm gonna review it for you, so stay tuned for that. The next book is the best thing ever, and that is The Trials of Apollo and the Dark Prophecy, and I just need to give you a quick story time because I kind of found it kind of sad, but kind of freaking funny as well. And I read this book yesterday. That's not the story time, but I read it yesterday. It's the best thing ever. Again, it's the following series to Heroes of Olympus, and this is actually the second book. The first book is The Trials of Apollo and the Hidden Oracle, which I read like at the beginning of June, so like it doesn't fit in this book haul, but it's incredible and I loved it. But the story time, well, I live in Czech Republic and in our bookstores the books are obviously translated in Czech, but I don't read them in Czech, I read them in English. But we have books in English, thank God, but we don't have that many, and it takes a while for the books to get here. And so this book was published on like May 2nd, I think, and it got here in like the middle of June or at the end of June, and I kept going to the bookstore. Literally, I feel like I went there every single day, which like I normally do, but you know, it was even more extreme, and I kept going there. I was like hoping to find the book. Then I asked a woman that, like, you know, worked there, and she didn't know what I was talking about. I literally told her, like, it was published on May 2nd, and, like, she looked it up on Goodreads, or I don't even know, but, like, she didn't know anything about it, and she didn't know when it would be there in the bookstores. But I was like, it's a freaking bestseller. It's been, like, on the New York Times bestseller list for freaking 16 weeks or something. And it's Rick Riordan, and they had ACOWAR in the bookstore like 2 weeks after it was published in the United States, so I was so freaking frustrated that I asked my dad to order it for me on Book Depository. Yeah, let's just say it always takes like 2 weeks at least for the books to get here when I order it on Book Depository, so not only this is the hardback, which like I don't mind, but it's a different size than the first book, but guess what? Like 2 days after I ordered it on Book Depository, I came to the bookstore and the book was there. And I was just staring at it, and I was like, I was so tempted to buy it, I was so tempted to buy it even though I ordered it on Book Depository. I was like, it was so frustrating because I was like, you know, not only I was super like, should I buy it or should I not? But I was like, I didn't know if I should cry or laugh because like, I could have had the book, you know, that day. I could have bought it, but I didn't because I ordered it on Book Depository. So it got to me like, even like 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later. So yeah, that's the story of why I read it now, because if it was like, you know, I would have read it in May already if I could, but I couldn't do that, so yeah, but it's an incredible book. Read the series because it's freaking awesome. I'm in love with Apollo, he's the best, I love him. Moving on. This next book is This Modern Love by Will Derbyshire. I actually talked about this book in my July wrap-up and August TBR, so I'm gonna link that down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, it's just a nonfiction. It talks about love. It's pretty cool. It's great. I liked it. It's pretty fast to read and it's a relaxing, nice read. I enjoyed it, and also helps that it has a beautiful matte cover. I'm obsessed. And the last but not least are 2 books in the Anti Darken duology by Kirsten White, which is Anti Darken and Now I Rise. And again, I don't know much about this book. I read like 22 pages. But again, that reviewer that I mentioned earlier in this video on Goodreads loved this. She gave it 5 stars, and she never gives anything 5 stars. And so I was like, I need this in my life right now. And it's like a dark fantasy, and that's pretty much all I know about this book. But like the main character is kind of a badass, and she's like not the same like all the characters that we're used to. Like the main characters, you know, like she just looks like, it looks super cool. And yeah, I think it's a dark fantasy along with some romance, and again, the covers are so beautiful that I'm like, I'm here for it. I love this. I am obsessed. And yeah, again, those books, I'm gonna review those books again. I'm planning on reading it really soon, maybe this week, maybe next week, but it's gonna happen soon because even though it gives me like fall vibes, I need to read it immediately. So yeah, that will be it for this book haul, and I love making book hauls. I should buy more books so that I can make another one. At least I have an excuse. But anyways, I love talking about books. I do that a lot, so subscribe if you want to see more bookish videos, and that will be it. Yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want me to make more book hauls, I will gladly do that. And have a brilliant day, and see you soon in another video. Bye!